wasn't supposed to be home that night. I had a work trip scheduled, 3 days out of town. My husband, Matt, kissed me goodbye that morning like everything was normal, told me to call when I landed, said he'd miss me. My flight got canceled due to weather. Instead of calling him, I decided to surprise him. Pick up his favorite takeout, maybe open a bottle of wine, something spontaneous to keep the spark alive. I never expected to walk into our bedroom and find him with someone else. At first, I couldn't even process what I was seeing. The sheets were tangled, both of their clothes were on the floor. And the woman in my bed? My best friend, Claire. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just stood there, watching as they scrambled to cover themselves, Matt stammering my name like he hadn't just set fire to my entire life. I wish I could say I did something dramatic, threw a lamp, poured wine on them, something, but I didn't. I just set the takeout bag on the nightstand and said, I hope it was worth it. Then I turned and walked out. Matt chased me down the hallway, barely dressed, begging me to talk about this. Talk? Talk? There was nothing left to say. I left that night and never went back. Turns out, they'd been sneaking around for months. Claire, who I confided in about everything. Claire, who told me how lucky I was to have Matt. The betrayal was unbearable, but the best revenge? The house was mine. Matt had moved in with me when we got married. I inherited the place from my grandmother. His name was never on the deed. So I filed for divorce the next morning, changed the locks, and left all his belongings on the curb. As for Claire, I sent her a single text. You can have him, but just so you know, this wasn't the first time he cheated. Good luck.